Okay, we are here, Romford Horror Festival. We just had a late night screening of a fantastic short film called The Child, made by this gentleman here. Just introduce yourself, please, and all the roles that you had making this film.
All the roles.
All the roles.
I'm Bekim Vanbosche from Belgium. I make The Child. And all the roles, well, director, writer, and producer, also special effect artist. But it's a short, so like all the shorts, you're multitasking, so you're doing different things also on set.
Fantastic.
So yeah.
And you've joined us from Belgium for this festival, so thank you so much for coming. Has the film played in other festivals anywhere else?
Yeah, it's been playing in America.
Okay.
Also in London in Restricted some couple of months ago.
Oh right, yeah.
In Belgium, of course.
Yeah.
France, Brazil, Costa Rica, South Africa, and Thailand.
Wow. Have you been to all those countries
No.
with it? No.
No. I wish. I wish.
Any of them?
I've been to America and Belgium and here.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. I really love this short. It's so beautifully looking. It looks incredible. How did you work with your DP on it to get that looking so great?
It's quite funny. I had two DPs.
Okay.
But a true story. So I got the first DP we talk about a long time because I draw all the each shot.
Okay. Storyboard.
Yeah, storyboard.
Okay.
And the DP was so great because it's more a light DP than camera.
Okay.
And what happened? Because normally we're gonna shoot that with a Canon R6, my own camera.
Okay.
And we're gonna put cine lenses on it. But 1 week before the shoot, he got a thrombose. He got sick and he could not do the shoot.
Okay.
So I called everybody I knew, and I fell on Norman Bates, which is a very great actor, but also a very good DP. And he was the only one who was free during that time. And he said, "Okay, Bekim, send me everything: storyboards, story, every material that you have, the list, everything, because it's 1 week."
Yeah.
And I sent him everything, and I remember very well that he called me back after 2 hours. He said, "I read your script. I loved it. It's a little bit weird, but it's okay." But it was like, "But I see the material, and you're gonna shoot with a Canon R6?"
Right.
I said, "Yeah, it's like a reflex camera. It's like a Canon 5D." And it was like, "Okay, but I have my own camera. Can I use it?" I said, "What do you have?" I said, "A Red Raptor." And I was like, "Well."
Okay.
If you really want to use
that's like a top of the range camera, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know massive amount,
like,
but everyone says red. Yeah.
I won't push him to use my camera.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That made more sense.
Yeah. That's how it works.
For the story, then, what was your inspiration behind that? And were there any films that you had, or maybe pieces of art or anything like that, that inspire this film?
Well, my inspiration. A lot of people say Rosemary Baby, which I understand, but it was not my inspiration, but I get it, and I watched the movie. It's a great movie.
Somewhere maybe in the back of your mind.
Maybe, but my biggest inspiration, which I'm not lying about and not shy about, is an indie video game called Bloodborne.
Okay.
Very cool game.
Right. Okay.
That was my biggest inspiration, but that game is inspired by something else, which I'm a huge fan of it, and also it's being inspired by H.P. Lovecraft works.
Okay, right.
Yeah. And the story is, how can I say that? I'm inspired by Mother Instincts. That was also the general theme of the movie, Mother Instincts.
Okay, yeah.
And it's something so weird. I'm not a woman, but even not a mother. But it's incurrent, oh my God. Something you cannot understand.
Okay, yeah.
And those are also Lovecraft creatures.
Yeah.
And we mix that up in that story.
Okay.
And also I heard, and I did research about it, that back in the 40s, a C-section operation, they didn't have the same anesthesia that we did, so women suffer by that. So it's a little bit combination of those both.
Okay. And how did you cast the film? Did you work with any other people before?
Mina, the actress, I worked before for something small, like a little, I always say that, promo clip that we did. Yep. And she's I thought she had talent, but she's always cast for minor roles. And I asked her, Godon, instead, he's a very famous actor in Belgium.
Yep.
He plays in Bruges. If you saw that movie,
okay.
he's the arms dealer guy in Bruges.
Oh,
with the tum bullets.
Okay.
He's that guy.
Oh.
Because before I had another actor he's a great actor but cannot make it. So last minute I had Eric Godon, and he loved the screenplay, and he played in it, and I'm actually happy he was in it.
What was your proudest moment making the film? When you watch it back now on a big screen, what do you think? Yeah, I really love that scene or that shot.
Oh, really something specific in the movie.
Sure.
Something very weird that not everybody likes is the last shot, the breastfeeding scene.
Yeah.
That's for me the proudest because it's the most poetic for me. She's accepting that abomination. Symbolically. That's for me the proudest thing. But my proudest thing about the whole movie, to be honest, is my crew.
Okay.
They did a fantastic job, each one of them. Without them, it won't be that great.
What would be one tip that you gave to other filmmakers, or maybe one that you would give yourself before you made, if you were to redo this, or you would take to your next film even? What's something you learnt?
Well, what I learned is trust your crew.
Trust them.
Yeah, trust your crew. Also know the basic things of every department. I work as a PA. I work on different departments. I even did makeup. I did costume on several sets. I did several things. Yeah. So when they talk to you, you know a little bit knowledge. You don't have to be a brainy about it. You know a little bit knowledge, but you can trust them. Yep. And also something to the filmmakers. I will say trust your crew, but also have always a hard drive of your movie on each festival. Yes. In case of something happens.
Okay.
Yeah. We learned that.
I understand. Yes. Yes. That's a good one. Yeah. Were there any audience questions at this point? Yeah. Oh, Mark.
Really great film. I wondered, obviously there's a big build up to the ending and what the child will look like. Did you always have a picture in your head what the child would look like from the beginning, and why did you come to that particular?
Well, you don't see him completely. We show a part of it. It was important because if I didn't show the child, I could not show the child completely not. But I was scared that people would think Antichrist. That's the thing. I didn't want to go that way. Yeah. But I'll be honest. On my phone now, there's a picture of the child how it completely looks. They were holding the child. It was a prop I made. There's a fully puppet, but I don't show to the audience.
Less is more sometimes, isn't it?
Well, in that case, yes. Sure. It depends. A lot of people say don't show less is more. Don't show the monster because it's more scary. I don't believe in that. Okay. You have Alien did odd Jaws. They don't show the shark. It works.
Only by accident though, because they meant to show the shark a lot more in Jaws. It's actually like a misunderstood thing that it just didn't work. It wasn't that they weren't going to show it; they were going to show it lots. Indeed. But it didn't work.
But then you have John Carpenter's The Thing, where they show everything.
True. Yeah.
But what works to make a monster scary is not the monster design or it looks like. It's important, It's the actor's reaction.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
They sell your monster, not your monster. Yeah. If they are scared, like Adrian Brody say, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah. But what he means by that, I'm fucking scared. Yeah. And that's what sells the monster.
Great point. Anyone else have a question? Oh yeah, over there.
Yeah, so I really liked, I love the film, I love the effect at the end as well, with the kind of obviously the creature, but also I thought the effect as well, with kind of the pulsating stomach, I thought that was really clever. How did you achieve that?
Well, we make a fake belly. It was hollowed, and the movement was my hand underneath it. It's a hollow silicone based belly. The problem when I make the belly, first of all, I make creatures. I could make women when they get pregnant. It's perfectly round. When you making an object round is like impossible. Even drawing is quite difficult. A perfect bowl shape. So luckily I know a lady who works in special effects, which she did a mold of a real pregnant lady. And I asked her, can I use your cast just to put some silicone in? And she said, of course. And that's how we did it. And it was just underneath my hand moving. Also, all the scenes when you see under the blankets the child, it's my hand just moving. Yeah, it's that simple.
You've oh yeah, one more question there. Yeah, go for it.
It was just a question about terrific film. Loved it.
Thank you.
The older actor twice had to fall over.
Yes.
Because he was an actor that did look, like
Yeah.
he was a little bit older. What was he falling onto?
We put a lot of mattresses.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I will be honest. He didn't like to fall over.
No.
He didn't like it at all. Like even one time he hurt his knee.
Okay.
He hurt his knee during falling over. I promised I won't do a retake. But he did it anyway. Yeah. But it was not really. I understand him 100% because it's not. It was quite risky to do that. Just a fall, it can go badly. And he hurt his knee. To tell you, we put I rented a fall mat and we put the mattress of the bed on it to be sure, and it still hurt his knee. Yeah. It was quite difficult for him to do the fall. He was a little bit nervous for that. Because I didn't have also stunt actors. And also normally at the end when he falls over, in my mind I want to put lenses because I want to show his eyes that he cannot comprehend. No, I can't say the words. The child. Yeah. But he has one lazy eye and find that very dangerous, and I'm glad we didn't do it because he did by himself rolling his eyes and falling over, and it felt so good, and that was his idea to do that. And it's a thing like sometimes let you actors loose and see what's going on, and sometimes get much better results.
Yeah. Time for one more audience question if there is one.
Just wondering, when the doctor says that he's been called in and the other women have died, is there sort of like a conspiracy of monsters, or is that just something to do with the time period?
Well, of all the festivals I've been to, really thank you to ask a question about the story. So I will be honest. We have a big backstory about this, and the problem is a short film. Otherwise, and I hate so much movies where they spoon feeding you of information that's quite boring. Mm-hmm. So I want to make it quite cryptic. So everything what's going on in the backstory is in the movie, but cryptic, very subtle, and also you need to puzzle by yourself. So indeed, there's something going on because it's been recruited, and indeed, there's been many women and fetuses that didn't make it. But also, I will normally I don't give too much, but I will give you this away because I prefer that the audience have their own personal reaction about the story. It's quite interesting to hear everybody's own opinion about it, and non-opinion is right. That's something I like. In the beginning, when indeed with the hand movement, you see his reaction saying that's impossible, because he said later, every fetus and every woman died, and that's why he's so scared. He knows that worked. That thing is very dangerous now. So yeah.
Thanks. Last question from me. What's your next project? What are you working on next?
I'm writing 2 features.
Okay.
Yeah. One is in found footage.
Okay.
I don't want to get into spoilers, but I will say this is about a man who wants to confront a serial killer. Okay. And he's pretending to be a journalist, like a documentary thing. Yep. To interview him in prison, and he wants to confront him because he thinks that the disappearance of his son has to do something with the serial killer. Okay. And I want to do a documentary style. Okay. Thing. And the other movie is more normal feature one, horror, about a farmer who is getting a little bit madness because every day there are kids playing on his field, and a big part of the field is destroyed. Like there's no crops.
Right. Yeah.
He has a cornfield. Science.
Yeah.
But he has enough that he asks his friend who is a hunter, like, can you lend me a shotgun without bullets, just to scare the kids for once they're all away.
All right.
And and then he tried to scare them away the next night, and he found a bicycle. He takes a bicycle. Really happened to me and my brother, but with another toy. And he screams, "Bring your parents to have that bicycle back." And the next morning he hears on the news there's kids disappear last seen with that kind of bike. Okay. That's the situation. Don't want to see him.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
One more cheeky last question.
Yeah.
You're on a desert island. You can only take one film, one horror film with you. What are you going to choose? I left the hardest one to the end, didn't I? Was it Possession we were talking about the other day?
No.
No? Oh, okay.
Oh, Jesus. One last horror film.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Come on. Oh, come on.
Three if you want.
Oh, come on. Well, wait. Alien, but there's also The Shining, and I love it's not a horror film, but it's a perfect film. Jurassic Park. I mean, come on.
Right,
Onibaba is a great film.
Oh, I love Onibaba.
Oh, it's great.
One of the best Japanese horrors of all time. Probably the best.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's the best.
Yeah, I think so.
Les Yeux Sans Visage, Eyes Without a Face.
Oh yeah.
Also.
That's a lovely.
Oh my
that's
God, why are you
film.
doing that? Why?
Choose one. Come on. Play the game. Onibaba.
Oh my God! Wait. I am on desert. Wait.
You've got electricity.
No, wait.
I should have.
Okay. I was thinking
there's a
that's
TV and a
the
DVD
devil
player.
question. Like, oh, you can choose one movie, we never can see it. It's like the Gunter or Dean question. The Thing is also great.
Yeah.
Oh my God, why are you doing that? Jurassic Park or Alien?
Okay.
Or The Shining?
I'll let you take all three.
Thank
have that
you.
deal.
You know what? I was Alien.
Okay.
I'm quite sure.
Good. Excellent choice.
Thank you.
Bekim, thank you so much for coming all the way from Belgium and bringing your film. And it's a wonderful film, and feedback was obviously everyone really enjoyed it. So can I have a round of applause, please, for Bekim?